Terence Crawford and Amir Khan fight at Madison Square Garden, one of boxing's greatest venues, the iconic Fighting Palace at the very heart of the Big Apple. I met up with Amir Khan and took him on a short tour of the big room, the big house, Madison Square Garden. It's still the big one. There's the fight of the century. Ali, Frazier.
What a fight that was. Was this the first one?
Yeah, this is the first one was here.
This is the one he won or he lost?
No, this is the one he lost.
Muhammad Ali lost?
Yeah, he lost this one. That's when he gets dropped in the last round with a famous left hook.
Once I win this fight, they can have a picture of me.
What?
And Terence, me beating Terence.
Well, you know the way Bob Arum talks? He talks about, he's lumping your fight with great fights.
Yeah, that's just an honour, it's something I love doing, and by winning this, I had reached the pinnacle of the sport.
Did you ever meet Ali?
I met him twice.
Oh.
I met him in London, yeah. I met him in London.
What was that like?
And I met him in Louisville.
Well, in his hometown?
That's right, yeah. He invited me to the Muhammad Ali Centre.
No.
In Louisville, and I remember telling him that I just came back from doing my pilgrimage and come back from Mecca, and I know that he's a Muslim, and he stuck his hand out and shook my hand.
No,
and I said also, my dream is to become a world champion, and then he gave me a hug.
Oh.
And this was before I was a world champion. He gave me a tap on the back, and probably that was like to say, you got my blessings.
Did it feel like that in his presence? You felt something in his presence. You feel it, don't you?
You know, you feel it because from someone that just speaks so much, I thought it's going to be a very quiet place where I'm going to go there and no one's going to say anything. I'm just going to meet him and leave and take a picture. But no, it didn't feel like that. It felt like, it was an amazing feeling. There's so much awe around him. There was so much excitement. And just by looking at him, I was like, wow, this is Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
And I couldn't stop speaking,
You can't stop looking at him either, can you?
Can't stop looking at him.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is awesome. Look, the fights he was in. This is one of them.
Well, listen, we've seen this now. I want to take you to the very top of the building. Right. Okay, you're not scared of heights or anything, are you?
I'm not, no.
Because we're going to go high. I want to get you right at the very top. And we'll get up the top. We'll look down, and you'll look down on the whole venue. And you'll get a sense of where you're going to be on Saturday night. So this is the top of the big house, as they call it.
Right.
And what I like about this place, Amir, is that it's steep. Yeah. And you need it to be steep. I mean, it's like a quick drop-off. It's full of everything.
It's an amazing venue that every seat is able to see the ring.
When you actually stand here, right, and you look down, I mean, look at that.
Wow, so steep that is, huh?
You're not scared of heights, are you?
I'm a little scared of heights, yeah. But wow, I didn't expect it to be that high, but
So your ring is going to be absolutely under that giant hanging.
Canopy, exactly. And it is going to be, the ring's going to be right there, and there's going to be people here watching where I'm standing in a couple of days' time, watching the fight, watching me in that ring.
When you're in the change room, do you think you'll hear it, sense the crowd, hear the noise? And have you ever done that? I mean, do you get that feeling?
I get that feel. Even before walking out, you kind of feel the crowd. You feel the crowd, you hear the crowd, and then but once you're in that boxing ring, all that disappears. You just kind of just focus. I mean, look, it's like the Olympic Stadium when I fought in Athens. In the finals, it was a full house there. Yeah. I've done it many times before in the UK, in Wales, all over. I've done it, in America, and so this is just another day in the office for me. I'm going to be switched on and so focused, and I can maybe acknowledge the crowd after the fight. Yeah. But before the fight, I'm switched on.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Look, if there's 21,000 people screaming for your blood, it makes a difference. If there's 500 people screaming for your blood, or no one screaming for your blood.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me because I know I've just got one thing to do in there, and it is to win. And not only that, I really think that I will have more fans than Crawford going into this fight. A lot of UK Brits are flying in. I got a lot of fans in New York and in America. So I really believe that we will have this place rocking on Saturday night, and there'll be more Khan fans. Even if I've got 99% Crawford fans here, I'm still going to go in there and put in a performance.
So let me just get this right. This is just another day in the office. Yeah. Madison Square Garden, the most iconic boxing venue in the world. 20,000 sold out really against one of the best fighters in the world. I love the idea that it's just a day in the office.
Well, that's the way I see it, But if you look at it, if I break it down, it is a very big day in the office, really. It's not only one of those days in the office, it's a massive day in the office, yeah. Fighting in front of, fighting in one of the meccas of boxing arenas, and fighting one of the best fan fighters in the world. So, I love thinking about it now. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an occasion.
So what we'll do, we'll go down and we'll see if we can get underneath the canopy. Let's do that. I mean, you're going to come out Saturday night. You're going to look around. Will you stop for a second to have a look at the crowd? Will you actually pause, do you think?
Yeah, I always take that, when I'm walking at the it's a dressing room. I take a stance for maybe about 10 seconds just to soak up the atmosphere, to mentally prepare myself that I'm going to the ring now and I'm going to put all my work into that ring.
Do you think there'll be a case where you do have to say, take a couple of breaths to suck it in, just to steady yourself? Because if this is form, I mean, listen, I've walked out with fighters, and I get there and I go, whoa.
Yeah. No, you know what? Because I've done this many times before, I'm all right. I'm quite keep my nerves are good. I know how to control them, and I'm quite calm and chilled out. I just go there and just to see my surrounding, where am I, how many people there are there. Just enjoy the moment, and that's why I like it.
Will you do that visualization thing? Will you sit in the hotel the night before? Will you sit in the changing room? Will you be closing your eyes and literally walking it through? Do you do that type?
I do that, yeah, and I really believe that helped me so much in my career. So whenever I when I have a fight coming up, I'll be at my hotel, especially when I'm in bed, lying down, even the day of the fight where I have my little nap. I'm just running the fight through my mind, what I need to do, how I'm going to do, walk into the ring, how focused I'm going to be. Once I'm in the ring, what I'm going to be doing tactical-wise, what game plan I'm going to stick to.
So you're going through it?
I'm going through it step by step, yeah.
So when you're visualising it, are you visualising Terence Crawford in the opposite corner, or just an opponent?
No, it has to be Terence Crawford. That's who I'm fighting. So it's always Terence Crawford. I've been visualising for the last 10 to 12 weeks. I've been thinking about this day, and now it's so close. I've been thinking about it every day, what I need to do in the fight, every night when I lie in my bed, and it's helped me.
Now, I want to take you back a few years now. What was the smallest hall you ever boxed in as a boy? The smallest, literally a church hall.
Yeah.
What can you remember? Looking out and there's no more than 60 people there.
Yeah,
Did you ever have one of those?
Yeah, I had one of them. Yeah, I had one of them early in my amateur carear, and that must have been in some school hall.
In the schoolboy championships or something like that?
In the championships, yeah, in the schoolboy championships, maybe about 50, 60 people, so many empty seats. It was like this, basically, empty seats around you, and there's only a few family members there watching.
Yeah.
And I used to go in there, you can hear their voice echo.
Now, I've been around you an awful long time, since before the Olympics, all the way since then.
You had hair then as well.
I did a lot of hair then, yeah. Thanks very much for reminding people that. But no, I tell you, the one thing I do think is that I've seen you relaxed, but I don't think I've ever seen you this relaxed. Are you at peace? You seem like you're absolutely at peace.
I am so chilled out and so calm. I'm taking everything as it comes. I'm just so relaxed, and I know how hard I've trained for this fight.
Yeah.
I've trained at my skin. Training camps, waking up in the morning, going for those runs on the hills, the sprint sessions, the boxing, the sparring sessions I had. I know I've pushed myself. That's why I know that once I step into that ring with that adrenaline rushing through my body, I'm going to be at the best. I'm in the best shape ever, and I'm going to perform the best way.
You know where we are right now? We're actually in. You know what? You stay there. I want to go over there because we're actually now right in the middle.
Right,
This is where the ring's going to be.
This is where the ring's going to be.
You stand still there. You would have just walked
ring,
up 8 steps, 9 steps, and I'll be over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be in this corner, the Crawford corner, and you'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be a bit higher. There'll be a roar. You're looking across it. And what are you thinking at that moment?
So now I'm thinking what I'm going to do in the fight. I'm tuned in, focused, and I'm just getting ready. The adrenaline's pumping through my body, heart rate's up.
It's pumping through my body at the moment. Can you see anybody at ringside?
No, I'm just focused. I'm just focused right on my opponent, and I'm just itching to go now. So it's like I'm being I'm on a leash.
You're ready.
And as soon as the bell goes, Virgil's gonna let go of that leash, and I'm gonna go.
Oh. Beautiful. I'm not going to come too close. You're a bit too fired up for my liking at the moment. Listen, let's walk out of the building. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. I mean that, absolutely brilliant.
Crawford vs. Khan, live only on BT Sport Box Office.